Exploring the streets of Rome. My name is Monelli, and I will be sharing with you the must-sees in Rome if you decide to go. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you would like to see more adventures on my channel, but let's get to it. The Roman Forum is an ancient archaeological site located in the heart of Rome, Italy. It was the central hub of political, religious, and social life in ancient Rome and includes the ruins of various important structures, such as temples, government buildings, and gathering spaces. Today it is a popular tourist attraction and a historical site that provides insights into the rich history of Rome and the Roman Empire. Although it really is a bunch of rubble and rock, it is easy to use your imagination to reflect on what it once was, and I would highly recommend seeing it in person. It gradually fell into despair as the Roman Empire declined. Many of its structures were pillaged for building materials during the Middle Ages. However, during the Renaissance and later periods, there was renewed interest in preserving and excavating the site, which continues to this day. Most of the historical sites that I visited, I booked through a tour group and would highly recommend. Most of the information I share with you is through learning from my tour guide and others around me. But if you want to discover any of these historical sites I share with you on your own, then go right ahead. The Colosseum, which I took many photos in front of. Also to know, I was very sick on the day that I visited the Italian Forum and the Colosseum. I believe it was from exhaustion, so if you see me look like I was not enjoying my visit, I was just really drained. Seeing and witnessing the Colosseum from the outside is really awesome, and it's free, but on the inside, it's an engineering marvel. I am pretty sure it is made of concrete and sand, with a complex system of tunnels, chambers, and elevators beneath the arena. Although I did not witness the underneath part, its exterior features several levels of arches and columns showcasing Roman architectural prowess. The central arena was where the spectacles, in quotation marks, took place. Over time, the Colosseum fell into despair and many of its stones were repurposed for other buildings. However, it has been extensively restored and preserved over the centuries. The Pantheon, an ancient Roman temple located in the heart of Rome, Italy. The Pantheon is renowned for its remarkable architectural design. Its most distinctive feature is the large, perfectly spherical dome with an open oculus circular opening at the top. The dome's dimensions and engineering were groundbreaking for its time and continue to impress visitors today. The interior of the Pantheon is equally impressive. The dome's oculus allows natural light and rain to enter, creating a unique atmosphere inside. The marble floors, Corinthian columns, and various niches add to its magnificence. Over the centuries, the Pantheon has had various uses. It served as a church during the Christian era, which contributed to its preservation. Today, it is a popular tourist attraction and still occasionally used for religious ceremonies. The Pantheon is the final resting place of the renowned Italian painter Raphael, which adds to its cultural significance. The Pantheon is celebrated for its architectural and engineering excellence, making it a testament to the ingenuity of ancient Rome and a cherished landmark in modern Rome. The Pantheon is definitely a must-see when visiting Rome, as it holds so much culture and history. This is me leaving the Pantheon because I'm about to head to the Trevi Fountain, which is relatively close, so might as well take a sneak peek. The Trevi Fountain is wonderful to see and witness, but the crowds are really unbearable. So if you plan to go and see it when no one is there, good luck. But I would suggest going at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. That's probably the only time you could see it. The Vatican is 100% a must-see. Seeing it from the outside does not do it justice because of the huge walls. The Vatican, officially known as the Vatican City State or the Holy See, is the smallest independent state in the world, located entirely within the city of Rome, Italy. It is the spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church. The history of the Vatican is deeply intertwined with the history of the Church itself. It was established as an independent state in 1929. The Vatican's historical significance also includes its role as the residence of the Pope, the leader of the Catholic Church, and the location of St. Peter's Basilica, one of the most important religious sites in Christianity, which we will see later. The Vatican has played a central role in the development of Christian doctrine, religious art, and culture over the centuries and continues to be a focal point for millions of pilgrims and tourists from around the world. You will witness some of the most famous art pieces that you have probably already seen online, but I am telling you, seeing it in person truly is a different experience. This was Leonardo da Vinci's dwelling space, I guess you could say, and he had completed several commissions for the Vatican, including the design of various architectural projects and artistic works. Something I found very interesting while walking through the Vatican was the sculptures and something known as spoliation. Spoliation involved taking ancient Roman statues, particularly sculptures of the human body, and attaching newly sculpted heads to them. This practice was common during the Renaissance, when there was a revival of interest in classical art and aesthetics. The reason for attaching new heads to existing ancient statues varied. Sometimes it was done to make the statue resemble a particular individual, such as a patron or historical figure, and other times it was simply an artistic or creative choice. Artists and patrons of the time believed that they were continuing the tradition of the ancient Romans by repurposing these statues. However, as time went on and the understanding of art and archaeology evolved, this practice was increasingly criticized for its lack of authenticity and historical accuracy. This is St. Peter's Basilica. I hope you enjoyed my little history lesson, but I encourage you to go to the Vatican and learn more for yourself. To be honest, I didn't really see much diversity in food other than pizza and pasta, which honestly was still so delicious. So be prepared for lots of carbs on your trip to Rome. Oh, and ice cream. And desserts. You've got to try ice cream unless you're lactose intolerant. I'm sorry, you're missing out on something. But I hope you enjoyed the video and I see you in the next stream.